Oh, was I peeing? I wasn't.
30 seconds until minions spawn. Minions have spawned.
Alright, let's first check out the lane matchup. Because that's the first thing you should be thinking about.
Yeah.
We're playing Call of Lulu versus Trist Senna.
Yes.
What do you think about the lane? You know anything?
Trist is very snowbally, so like if she gets ahead of Kog'Maw, then like it's hard for Kog'Maw to make a comeback. It makes it like a lot harder. Senna is outranging me, which is why I got Relic Shield.
Yeah, that's a good idea. You lose in range. Yeah, you're losing trades, early trades as well. Because
Yeah.
Senna really good at trading.
Mhm.
So you should just look to just AFK early game and farm. Play for your jungler.
Yeah, so okay, well we got like camp this game, but also I kept pinging Kog'Maw back to like stop pushing the wave. But he didn't
See,
listen. He kept auto attacking.
like you, I mean, I wouldn't say Cog Lulu should outscale, even though, because in team fights, Cog Lulu can't die, whereas Trist Senna can both die easily.
Okay. Oh, I also had the issue where Mord was just like perma ulting me.
So what did you start? What ability did you start? E?
I started E.
So right there, you got auto off, which means you could have E'd them as well.
Oh. Oh,
And
I
then you
only
would.
use my E defensively as a shield.
Early game, you can use it offensively.
Okay.
I mean, it's very small. You can auto them, you can E them. It's like the same thing as Senna.
Okay.
So, I would recommend just staying in this bush. You already got the bush control, but then you just gave it up again. So if you stay in this bush, they either have to ward it, and then they will waste a ward,
Okay. Wait. So like when my
or
turn
if
hits, they will hit.
then you can back off. Then it's not actually a bush anymore.
Yeah.
But then they wasted a ward here. Well, like it's not really a waste, but like it's a suboptimal ward for them.
Okay.
And then if they don't ward it, then you can just keep pressuring them in the bush and like auto aim from the bush free. You can auto E them, and then they will lose a trade because they can only auto you back once, where you can like at best before you run away again. So here,
I could have.
level 2, you got to start helping him push.
Okay.
Because whoever gets level 2 first gets a large lane advantage. You get double the abilities.
Okay.
You should be autoing the melees and trying to kill them. Like, you don't even have to kill them with your relic shield. Because you want to get them low enough so you can kill them with your relic shield first. But now, look, now they got level 2 first. And now he's just all-inning because they have double the abilities. Whereas if you were autoing, you would have hit level 2 at the same time, and this wouldn't have been so bad.
Okay.
Right here, as soon as you realize that you made this mistake, you should have immediately exhausted Tristana as soon as you jumped in. Then it would have been okay, but you just would have lost exhaust. Yeah, so you exhausted at the end, and this exhaust pretty much did nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, this ward isn't actually good because what are you actually gaining from this ward? If Sin's else, or if Lee Sin's here, he's not gonna gank you because you're under your turret.
Yeah.
And just Kog'Maw's already dead, so like he's not gonna be. There's a very low chance he's gonna be here, and even if he is here, he can't do anything. So there's really no point of doing this board.
Okay.
And if you checked, like, actually, I didn't actually check. Okay, so they also show up the lane late, which means you can surmise that Lee started red.
Yeah.
So he started bot side, which means pathing towards top, which means there's a low chance of him ever ganking bot early.
Okay.
You can basically, as a support, I mean, everyone should be doing this, but like, since you don't have to actually concentrate on CSing, you should be looking at other lanes and jungler, where they could be. So if you know Lee Sin's starting here, he's gonna path top. He's either gonna full clear and still path top, or do buff Gromp into gank, still top lane. And even when at level 2, after Cog dies, even after Cog dies, look, Lee Sin did buff Gromp. So if we look at where he is right now, okay, now he's going back down. But yeah, so he's top side, right? So you put this ward here, and he's not gonna be, and this ward's gonna last 1 minute 30. It's not gonna see him time.
Okay.
Good. Fine. Now you can help him push as fast as possible, maybe. Try to get this wave in under the turret before they come back, or at least kill the minions. That way, if they try to freeze, you can just attack them in the minion wave. You should be like queuing this entire wave and autoing as much as you can. But instead, you're just standing here and you're letting him push by himself, and he can't push by himself. He's an early game ADC. So if you had started helped him push, this wave would already be under turret by the time these guys come back. So here you should be, oh, Lee Sin's here now. So this is the problem. Because you didn't help him push, you guys had to stay a bit longer, and Lee Sin was able to gank.
Okay.
And now, oh, just somehow kills herself. Funny. Yeah, and look, this ward did nothing. Like, even though you saw him, it was too late. Because it's so close to the wall. Okay, he actually Giga Griefed here. The lane was actually frozen, but he pushed it back, so he saved the lane for you. Or else you would have lost all these minions right here, and they would have set a permafreeze if they actually knew how to play the game. Now it's gonna slow push back. Do you know why it's gonna slow push back?
Because their wave's gonna reach like.
Also, you're just standing here doing nothing. Notice.
I should have blocked.
Yeah, you're just backed.
Okay. All right.
It's because there's two things that really matter when you determine how wave's gonna push. It's the positioning and the number of minions, the quantity. So the minion number of minions is the same, right? I don't know what happened actually. How is it pushing? How's it freezing? Oh, it's because everything focused the cannon on. The thing is, this cannon was getting focused by everything, which is why it started pushing back. Actually, but there's nothing you can do about it because if you back, you'll still be like pretty much with Cog as soon as he comes back.
Yeah.
But now you're just here without no items. But yeah, positioning also matters. Since it's on their side of the map, their minions come first, which means they'll get reinforcements first, and then that will create a minion, like, what's it called?
So
It's a
I waste a
word.
flash there.
Yeah, if you,
If I flash the Q.
yeah. That was a pretty good gank by him. He burned flash to kill you. Traded flash, but like, yeah, you basically have to just react to his Q.
Yeah.
So luckily, the thing about Tristana is that she can't freeze. So it just keeps pushing back. Wait, what is fighting her?
Yeah. I think Lee Sin comes back. And, like,
That's bad because now he's lower HP and he can get died.
Yeah. I think that's what ended up happening.
When you see him, okay, no, he's dead. You can shield him maybe. No, you accidentally actually hit Lisa. Fine. Now, you see Malzahar coming in here.
Yeah.
So you should have actually fought Tristana so that she would get baited by you. And if you
Okay.
exhaust her, she can't actually do anything. So if you just fight her as you jumped in, would have been probably a free kill. But now he has to burn flash and stuff.
Okay.
Like you can trade your HP for Tristana's HP. Right now she's still weak. She has a dagger and a boot. She doesn't do that much damage. And the main thing is her positioning. If you fight her here and she fights you back, you're gonna
Win that trade.
you're not gonna win, but like you're gonna keep her there while Malzahar comes in and they don't have a single ward, so
Oh,
they just
so he can't escape, I guess.
But now, because you were playing so far behind, he walked all the way back because he wasn't fighting you anymore.
Yeah.
So he walked here. Whereas like he would keep fighting you here because he knows Kog'Maw's dead and here is support, so he's gonna greed and try to fight you.
Yeah.
Like maybe in a higher elo they would realize that you're baiting, but if you just keep kiting and doing like as much as you can,
Mm-hmm.
then you can help Malzahar. Use
Okay.
gank. It's also a thing why I don't when I play with you, I don't gank bot more often because you guys aren't setting up my gank to make it as easy for me as possible.
So we're
But
like
that's one thing you can be doing. Like the laners should always be starting the fight first,
Okay.
not the jungle or their ganker. In this case, it was mid lane. You see Lee Sin top here.
Yeah. So we should be pushing.
You might as well push in this wave because there's no freeze. I mean here, like you have nothing to do, right? So you might as well like walk up into the river with Kog'Maw, like try to ping him to come with you.
Okay.
Or I mean you see yeah, so you can ping him to come with you and then get vision. You have a control ward here, put it here,
Mm-hmm.
and then you can also see if they have a control ward here.
Yeah.
Or maybe and they have one here too, and you could have checked that. But like
Okay.
standing here is not doing anything.
Yeah.
I think the main thing is focus. Like this is like at all levels of support, but like how are you using your time?
Mm-hmm.
The support is not just the good support doesn't just waste their time AFK. They do like anything they can to make their team have an easier time.
Okay.
Yeah, now you go ward. That's good. Yeah, this is fine because you know the wave's pushing in, so you just wait for the wave because you guys are behind. Actually, you're not actually behind because Cog has 2 kills and he has the same items. This is bad by Cog. I mean, it's alright, actually. Pushing a little fast. That's fine. I don't know if you did that on purpose, but like a good skill to try to learn is helping your ADC CS under turret.
Yeah.
And that
Wait, okay,
comes...
so with Lulu, you know how she auto-attacks twice?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because your auto attack is stronger and you auto this minion, it died to turret.
Yeah.
Whereas if... Yeah. And then so this caster is getting hit first by the turret.
Mm-hmm.
So you should try to get these to 1 shot. So then your
Okay.
Kog'Maw doesn't need to auto this like 3 times to kill it. And he can auto this one as it's dying instead.
Okay.
And the range ones you just usually auto once. The melee ones you have to calculate. So it does... The turret shot basically does like... 2 of them brings it to 1 shot, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if it's like 65% HP, you should auto it once, and then 1 more shot would be like 45% from the turret, and then that would be then it'll have like 10% HP left.
Okay.
So you just gotta... So if it's like this one right here, this one is actually on the edge pretty much from the turret.
Mm-hmm.
Depending on how much AD you have, like Malzahar might miss it, but Kog'Maw probably won't miss it.
Okay.
So this one you don't need an auto, but this one probably needs like 2 autos. And then these, you want to try to get them to 1 shot. So these are probably also 1 auto each. Something like that. So when you look at the minion wave, that's what you should be thinking about.
Gotcha. Okay.
If they need help.
Okay, wait. So
Alright, let's go back to what happened. Actually,
yeah, so
skip
over
something.
there, I didn't know this, but I guess Senna was in our bot side jungle.
Yeah,
How
what
would
the
I
fuck?
have known? Like, how would I have known that she? Because I just assumed that she was back when that was happening. Like she had based.
You wouldn't know exactly, but like... Let me see what happened. Okay, so first of all, you switched to red trinket early before you got the quest, so you don't have any wards.
Yeah.
So now there's no way for you to like you could have warded here right now, and then you would see them rotate.
Mm-hmm.
But since you don't have a ward, now you can't see them. And then and that's one thing. I wouldn't recommend doing that. I wouldn't recommend switching early on enchanters.
I like knew I was behind on Relic Shield and I wanted to like be able to remove wards, I guess, earlier than like or like cancel vision at least if I was like roaming, but probably.
I don't think it's worth it because early game you're just trying not to die
Yeah.
most of the time, especially as a chanter, because if you're for example if you're Leona, then you might want to get it because then you can camp in the bush and then wait for them to face check it or something.
Yeah.
Well, as a Lulu, even if you're in the bush and they face check it, you're still gonna be the one dying. So you might as well have vision, and then you can also just buy pink wards if you. I mean, like this fairy charm could have been pink ward if you actually wanted to deny vision.
Okay.
Don't be scared of buying pink wards. Like it's never a bad item to buy.
Okay.
So now I mean, let me see what happened. Okay, so you don't know where they went, but now you have 2 things.
I saw Tristana show up on the control ward like in the mid bush, but
Oh.
Like,
How do I look at the gold? Fuck. Oh. Yeah, so they have a decent amount of gold. So like, they could have based. But instead, Senna fucking does some ape shit. Walks into the enemy jungle. So like when you see them off the map like this,
hmm
you have they have two options. They either based or they went somewhere else. You see Tristana mid, you don't see
Yeah.
Senna. So
Yeah.
theoretically Senna could be anywhere here. You don't know. So that means
Okay.
you have to be more careful. You basically have to keep it back in the back of your mind, like, yo, Senna might be here somewhere. And now, like when Tristana comes here, you should be
I don't
thinking,
know.
okay, Senna could be here as well. So
Yeah.
I mean, you could. I mean, you're not gonna. Malzahar's here. Kog'Maw's all over here. They're not really close, and your jungler and top are top. So Tristana can just one v one you, and you would just die.
Die.
So either way, you shouldn't be fighting this.
Okay.
And so you see Tristana walk up, you should just immediately start running. Like you shouldn't alert her that your presence is there.
Okay.
Now you got a flash. Okay. Luckily, Annie did not have her stun up. But yeah, so like it would be a different story. Perhaps like you were like a, I don't know what's the word. Maybe like Nautilus or Leona that could like. No, like you should just never be fighting there because if you look at where your team is, they're not gonna be able to help you. You don't do enough damage by yourself, and on top of that, Senna's not on the map, so you don't know where she is. She could have based, but she also could have been throwing the game by not doing anything. That was a bad play by Senna. Like if Sinzao was like just sitting here doing wolves, she would have just got died free because she face checked it. She didn't even ward over the wall. I mean, here, you should be checking bushes. Like, it's a good idea to just walk into random bushes to check if there's pink boards.
Okay. Yeah, I think you told me that last time.
Especially like this bush. Like, if you're walking towards mid, you might as well walk through this bush first.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Holy shit. There's no way. Okay. Okay, let's go back, actually.
So I think Kog'Maw healed randomly for movement speed for some reason. Even though the one was actually dying.
So, let's look at this for a second. This is after you flashed away from... After you got caught.
Yeah.
And, let's look at the state of affairs. So, Kog'Maw fighting Senna, but Senna has no CC, so he should be able to just run away. As long as he doesn't get hit by W. And even if you ran towards him right now, even if you ran straight towards him, you wouldn't make any time to save him.
Yeah.
And what is these guys doing? Okay, well... Oh, this guy died. That's funny. Top lane died. Jungle's over here. And your mid lane is trying to go save call. What do you think you should be doing right now?
Following.
Following what? Oh, mid lane?
Yeah.
Okay, so...
What I did. I don't, like, what should I have done?
Yeah, like, yeah. So in this situation, and also take a look at the objectives. Okay, Rift Herald and Dragon are both down right now.
Yeah.
How do I get the drag timer?
Yeah, I don't know. I've been wondering that myself, because...
Okay, well, drag. Let's see. They kill drag at 11:50, so the earliest they spawns is like 11:30 ish. So it's
Yeah.
more than a minute. It's about a minute right now.
Mhm.
So what I'm trying to get at here is you should have based.
I should have based.
Yeah. First of all, your health. I mean, you could heal your health, and second of all, you have no mana. You'll see in a
Yeah.
second here that you'll run out of mana, and then you won't be. You'll be actually just useless.
Okay.
So instead of following them and being useless, you might as well base and then come back as a useful character.
Okay.
And the thing is, you can buy. You can also buy. You can buy 2 control wards, will give you a lot of vision.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much it. But yeah, but at least in that situation, you're doing something. Whereas in this situation, you come down and just
And basically.
you're just walking around. You W like Malzahar. You shield him once, and now you're out of mana.
Yeah.
And then you Q. You use 3 abilities, and then you're out of mana. So now when Lee Sin does this Giga Int, you could have saved Malzahar by ulting him, or I mean Kog'Maw. But since you had no mana, you're just standing there not doing anything.
Yeah.
And look, even here, like you guys are chasing now, and you're still just casting minion. Like right here, just base.
Yeah.
Even at this point, anytime
Yeah.
here you could have based because you still would have been more useful.
Okay, so basically if I attacked that team fight, it would have been a lot more different. And then,
Yeah, I would say so. I mean, it doesn't necessarily mean it's gonna change
Like-
a lot, but it might have.
yeah.
Kog'Maw would have definitely lived because you would have E and R'd him.
Okay.
Like you had your ult the entire time, but you couldn't use it because you didn't have mana.
Yeah.
So after you flashed mid, what I would have done was I would immediately check the state of the map, no objectives, and even if there was an objective, like say drag was up, you should just call to give it because at that point, you guys are gonna lose the fight because it's a 45 because you have no mana. You have to base.
Okay.
Team's turret has been destroyed.
So like after I flash, immediately check, see what look at my mana, and be like, okay, look at my wards, look at how much gold I have, check where the top lane, jungle, mid lane are, and ADC, and then if you can't do anything to help them, just base and get mana
Okay.
and wards.
Like, the reason I didn't base there was because I didn't think I had anything to base for. So in terms of like buying, yeah. So
Well, basing as a support is, I guess, slightly different. Other things, you don't necessarily need to buy something every time you base.
okay.
That makes a bigger difference when you like obviously get the ward item because then they will recharge your wards.
Mhm.
But sometimes just basing for wards is the correct play.
Okay. Oh yeah, but like at that point, if I didn't have my item complete, which is why I thought there was nothing to base for, so I stayed. But I guess mana is
Yeah, mana is important
also. Okay.
because without your abilities, you're basically a caster minion.
Yeah.
Also, you kind of wasted your abilities randomly. Like if I knew I was low mana, you gotta be way more conservative with your ability usage as well.
Yeah.
That also like could have swung it.
Yeah. Okay.
And think about basing as well as you let your ADC get solo XP. You don't really care about XP that much.
Oh, I think I died there. I think I died here. Oh, this might be it.
That's fine. Did MsFat ever ping or anything? So you see Annie here, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean,
Well, I
Lee
saw
Sin.
her up, which is why I backed off.
Yeah. So yeah, this is fine. I mean, MsFat never even pinged that he was going in, so. Like,
Yeah, my Kog'Maw keeps here.
yeah, that's a bit of a waste, but it's fine.
Um,
Okay, so this is very small, but like, you red trinket here, might as well like walk here and like get this bush as well,
okay.
or walk around here.
Yeah.
But now you basically only use it for this bush.
Yeah. I was checking like. Oh, I think it's because the Senna I knew was like warding that tri-bush, like just across the wall. Which is why I wanted to check if she was dead.
What? What just happened? Why did that not go over? Yeah, but if she's warding here, she could also ward here. Or here. So you might as well, you want to use your red trinket as much, cover as much area as possible. The fucking circle is here, but he didn't go over the wall. It's pretty unlucky. Okay, here. What do you think you should be doing? So your jungler is doing Rift.
Yeah, I think I ended up going to help with Harold, which was a bad move, but I either should have moved bot or stayed with
Do you guys know? Oh, it just spawned actually. You guys know Lee Sin and Senna are both over here.
Yeah.
And then if you look at top wave, also pushing into Mordekaiser, so he has to clear it at some point.
Okay. So we should have pushed it.
So basically what I'm trying to say is Xin Zhao can solo it by himself. And Volibear can help him, I guess. But like, these guys aren't actually good at the game, so they're not gonna all go to Rift Herald and group and try to fight you guys.
Yeah.
Perhaps in a... I mean, you could stay here just to be safe. But... I mean, yeah, it's fine to stay here. Be safe, but... they're gonna do it, like, pretty fast by themselves. Okay, so now they're coming up, right? About this. Yeah, so this is just a bad call by your team because Rift Herald isn't actually gonna work in this situation. If it had spawned 20 seconds earlier, it would have worked.
Okay.
But since it didn't, they had enough time to come.
Okay.
And also, they probably just got lucky by all running towards. Like Mordekaiser just wanted to do it by himself. I don't think he actually knew you guys were doing it. but he just wanted to fucking, and he pinged his entire team to come. So now they all come, and then you guys just lose because Malzahar is griefing. I guess I don't know. How strong is Mord? Yeah, Mord's really strong.
Yeah.
And the thing is, Sinza also runs into ints even after he flashed out. It's really bad. Yeah. So now they're probably gonna. I guess they're pushing mid with the numbers advantage. So this is fine. He gets one shot.
Yeah.
Nothing you can really do about that. At this point, you're both really low.
So we should have just let them take them.
Yeah, they're not gonna take this turret because the minions are gonna die. And yeah, you guys just back off, so it's good. Now, they're gonna be on a reset, hopefully. You're gonna get to drag it around the same time. Actually, they're not resetting. You can see Lee Sin's not resetting. And he has 1700 gold. So actually, this fight is winnable. So what you guys want to do is like immediately start running towards drag and try to take it. This is the best chance we'll get at winning a fight. And Mordekai's top right now. He just uses ulti as well, so he doesn't have it up because it's long cooldown early. This guy should be 100% dead. Okay, really flashed. So here, just start drag. Oh wow. Cool. Who did you W? You W Cogma?
Honestly, I'm kind of panicking, but
Oh, you W? I don't know. It doesn't matter.
I don't think I've done it.
Yeah, you can't do much here. Your Kog'Maw's standing still and autoing, so like, not really much you can do. Like at that, as soon as you shouldn't die here either. Oh, you got ulted by him. So like here, your Kog'Maw's dead. The fight's over. You already lost. It's over. So just run back to base, and don't feed him when it would kill at least. That's the only thing you can do. So you just try to stick around, try to help Volibear, but you're not gonna help him. And now you get ulted by more and die.
Yeah. I just died here.
Alright, so here. Oh, what is going on?
Wait, did you cut out? Or did you ask me a question?
No. This is fine actually.
I have Shirelia's here.
Let's see.
I had the I think, like, if I had Shirelia's, I think I had Shirelia's too late. Yeah.
Yeah, if you wanted to actually go in, you should just pull in.
Yeah. I didn't expect
And just like,
flash.
wait, Cog flashed?
So, like, I reacted
Wait,
to
how-
Shirelia's, like, way too late, and then we couldn't catch them because we still had return.
No, Cog should not have flashed. I didn't even see him flash. And also, like, I noticed you didn't use your E. You notice? See when you, if you ever E.
Yeah.
So basically, as Lulu, I mean, speeding up Sinzao is actually correct there because you want him to get in range.
Yeah.
But then, if you ever W someone, you might as well fucking E them as well.
Yeah. I think like later on I put it on quick cast, but like I probably didn't have it on quick cast at this point in the game.
Do the new house tour? No. What the fuck is going on here?
I think he was fighting forward.
So here,
I should have been rotating earlier, I guess.
well, like if Kog'Maw's calling to kill Mord, you guys should be all like going together.
Yeah.
Because he notices, Kog does notice Mord is pushing up by himself.
Yeah.
And he starts going, he pings. But then no one else moves.
Yeah. I think it's because.
So now you guys move, and the thing is, Kog'Maw should have waited for you guys, but he just walks in.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, he's under turret, so he's fine, but like, he's not gonna get the
I
kill.
think the reason why like it took me a while to rotate was because I saw 3 people mid, and if I left 3,
Oh, you still get him though, I think. Well, he ults you, so he's gonna get a kill back, but like,
I think he could.
it's still a worthy trade. So here, like, you're fighting Mord. Who did you W? You could have. You should have polymorphed him like as CC was ending.
Yeah. Okay.
And then after that, if he's still alive, then you just need to run.
Yeah.
Because if the other two get ulted, they're gonna kill him insult, but you're the only one who can't kill him.
Yeah. Okay.
And the thing is, mid lane, there's no point of staying mid. That's basically NAA ramming.
Yeah.
So you push the wave in the turret. You guys can't actually kill the turret because Kog'Maw left. And even if Kog'Maw was there, you probably still couldn't kill the turret. They just wait for it. So you might as well go somewhere else. And then you see Mord's pushing bot, so he's a free kill.
Okay.
If he doesn't leave. Did you? Okay. Here, I would definitely ward like here.
For the wall.
I mean, if someone's waiting there, you guys are gonna get fucked.
Yeah.
And also, it's just a good ward in general.
Okay.
You might as well ward there, because there's no better place to ward.
Okay.
This is a good play by Malzahar. So now you guys should just try to get this mid turret.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not happening.
Oh, actually, I didn't. I'm just.
Wow, he got fucking annihilated. You should have ulted him though.
Yeah.
Like, I don't exactly know what you're watching here, but when you're playing in this position, your only thought should be Kog'Maw's safety.
Okay.
So now, Annie's right here. She's Eing in. She's within flash alt range right here. So right here, I would already E Kog'Maw preemptively.
Okay.
But now you're forced to react, and now he just dies instantly.
He died so fast that like I couldn't react to ult him. I don't know, but yeah.
Well, like, yeah, but like basically what I'm saying is, you could have E'd him preemptively first of all, which would have saved some reaction time. You wouldn't need to ER, you just need to R. And then second of all, the point I'm trying to make is that you should have your mouse literally just hovering him. So all you need to do is press R.
Okay.
Like say same thing with Lat. So like Xin Zhao has a lead Q on him.
Yeah.
So what you want to do is like click away so that you're moving away but still in range, and then have just immediately move your mouse on top of Xin Zhao and just wait for Lee to press his Q again and react.
Okay.
And now, like same thing, just giving more example. I mean, this is not, they're backing off here, but Malzahar is the most vulnerable, so you should be doing the same thing with Malzahar now. Now, since I was walking up, like, kind of like scary, so now you should be focusing on Xin Zhao. What just happened? What just happened, bro?
I think Mordekaiser ulti is down. And then but I think I could have earned him.
No, you couldn't have.
I don't know.
You couldn't have.
Okay.
I don't know why. What did Xin?
Pinged my R, so I thought maybe.
Why did they not? Why did Malzahar and Xin Zhao not kill this guy? I don't understand. That was a good flash because you need to knock it all.
Yeah.
I mean, the better thing would have been to like see that Mordekaiser's coming on the top right of your screen, top left, and then move away accordingly before, so you wouldn't need to burn flash.
Okay.
But I mean, sometimes in the situation it's not possible. What the fuck is going on? What the fuck? Okay, well the video's broken. They just let him walk away. I don't get it. Whatever. I guess they were scared, Annie. Holy shit.
Okay, the video is lagging quite a bit.
Yeah. I'm gonna restart it.
2251.
What is going on? Okay, my game is exploding.
Quiet or
Yeah. Alrighty. Should be working.
okay, let me.
So yeah, I mean, you had plenty of time to walk away from Mordekaiser.
I guess
You
I
see him
out of the ult.
here. You see him here. You keep walking forward and walk back forth. You wasted a lot of time
Yeah.
there.
Did I have Q up when he left his ult?
Ah, that wouldn't have mattered.
I thought it would slow him enough that like.
I don't think Sinzao, they were not trying to kill him. They just let him live.
Okay.
But I mean,
I think I was scared of Annie here.
yeah, that's good that you backed off. Let's see here actually. So, like, fight's over after Mordekaiser leaves. Here,
Yeah. I blew Oracle when Dragon.
you can, first of all, you could ward here. This is a good ward.
Where?
Like right in the middle of the mid lane.
Oh yeah.
And then, like, walk like here. So it's always better to walk around the wall so they can't see you if you don't have a bush to walk into. So immediately put a ward here, walk here, and then base. But instead, you walk like with Sins out. Like no one's gonna be here. Everyone just finished fighting. You see Annie mid. Everyone's gonna base recall for drag. Drag's coming up in 20 seconds.
Okay.
Instead, you guys kind of dilly dally around. And now, by the time you base, now drag is gonna spawn
And they're just
early.
Where we...
And they're just gonna get set up earlier.
Yeah. Wait. Also, I.
So you're what? Oh.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
But it's fine.
I'll just tell you where I'm pointing. If I need to. Oh, that guy killed himself. Oh shit.
Yeah. So Annie.
I mean, okay. So like, even though you guys know it's a 4v5, you should still, like, you're in the front right here. You should still be behind everyone. You should be standing here or something.
Yeah.
There's no reason for you to face check. That's the other people's jobs.
Okay.
And now, Annie's able to get a good ult because of it. Oh, yeah, I was just about to say, like, don't stand behind Sin Zhao when
Wait,
when you're
why
fighting
not?
Lee Sin. He's gonna kick you
Oh.
into him.
Yeah.
That's a champion-specific interaction.
Okay.
You basically lined yourself up to get killed. Whereas usually he would have to be the one to do that. So I mean, you know Lee Sin hasn't ulted because he hasn't been at the fight.
Yeah.
And you walk like right behind him and just get kicked.
Yeah.
You can stay farther back. Especially at that HP, at that point you just want to like E guys from max range. Or E your teammates at max range.
Okay.
Try to stay alive.
Oh, I think they made a Baron here.
Okay, well this is a very bad Baron call. I think.
Yeah.
Everyone's still alive. I don't.
Yeah.
And the thing is, this would have worked if Kog'Maw was there at the beginning, but he wasn't. And they're gonna get it
Actually,
because
wait. I think
the enemy team didn't come actually.
yeah.
Like that's not a good Baron call, but it worked.
I think Kog'Maw healed again.
Oh god. Oh shit, he's fucking him up. You didn't have an ult in there.
Yeah.
And you should have Shirelia's earlier.
Yeah.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
I think like I just keep forgetting that I have Shirelia's and then I use it like 2 seconds too late.
Yeah, this is good. You should be following Sins out and helping him out. This is dangerous though. Walking all the way up here.
You just die here.
I mean, you're not gonna do anything by yourself.
Yeah.
It's different if you're playing Leona.
Yeah.
Maybe.
No, I think I was just like following this out and then I realized I fucked up. With the tapping there.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Okay. Now you're running back. I mean, it didn't matter there because actually he died at the end, but Annie almost lived because you didn't E her to kill her. Because for sure your E's up off cooldown.
Use E offensively. Defensively. I always like assume that I'm gonna need it defensively.
Yeah, but it's a low cooldown
Okay.
at this point. Okay, look at this. You didn't actually E once, either offensively or defensively. Either or would have saved Malzahar.
Okay.
And then here, this micro thing.
Shut down.
Like once again, you're walking in front of Xin Zhao. If Lee Sin didn't grief his Q by queuing into the wall, he would have died. Same here. If he's hiding in that bush, he's gonna... Okay, yeah. Like...
Yeah.
You gotta know the range of Lee's Q. And... You see him... You literally see him walk in the bush.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean he's gonna keep walking. He can stay, obviously. That's the other... It's a 50-50.
Yeah.
So... Yeah. So like, yeah, this is good positioning. What I'm talking about. You want to be like at the range. You just want to still be in range of your E, but like, and W and R, but
Behind.
you want to be as far back as you can as well.
Okay.
Like Volley Bear here. He was here, so you should be like here.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Not sure if you had Shirelia's. Did you have Shirelia's? No, you didn't.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's coming up.
I think I was like, it was.
I think it's, yeah, it just came up.
Done as soon as it.
Yeah, you guys,
We should have backed.
you should just backed off earlier.
I think we.
I
just
guess.
him. So we didn't even get it.
Yeah, you guys should back off. I mean, at this point, it's still winnable. But they're way better team fight than you guys.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Unless Kog'Maw, like, really pops up. And the thing is, you already know Kog'Maw's a griefer.
Yeah.
Oh. Dead. Oh, unless he can get this cone. No, he goes back in, and he kills Tristana! Woo! Here we go. But look, you walk like straight into melee range of Mordekaiser for no reason.
um,
And here,
I think
Here-
my main issue is I click around the champion, and so it brings me into melee range instead of clicking the champion to attack them, and that ends up fucking me up.
You shouldn't be clicking far away from yourself in general. You should be clicking close as possible to your champion.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
then here,
but like, I guess when I go to auto attack them though, like I end up not clicking their champion.
well, you
on,
can.
like,
So the thing is, if you just use A click instead, you'll automatically attack once you're in range.
okay.
You should try learning how to use A click.
Okay.
So then, even if you miss their model, not like precisely, it'll still attack him. It'll still attack the nearest. And here, like,
I just like went in the middle of the fight, I think.
Malzahar's going here. You can just walk around this way instead, and you'll still be in range of him.
Like walk around the wall,
Yeah.
like by the blast cone.
Instead of pathing this way, you path up on the wall, on the other side of the wall.
Okay. I think I was scared I wouldn't be able. Yeah. I think.
And
I was
now
scared.
when he's in Zanya's like this,
Yeah.
he's pretty much 100% dead. Like you can shield him when he comes up, but like and R him. I guess that's what you're trying to do, but
Yeah.
you and at this point like just sit here, press S, and ER him. Have your mouse over him and just start spamming ER when he's about to get up. But now since you walked forward, you got hit by Annie's ult.
Yeah.
So actually that was a usage of, you should be using S to stop moving. So you position yourself perfectly, S, and then just put your mouse over him, and then wait, and then react.
Okay.
Okay, he just kills himself.
Yeah.
Okay, this is good. The next, you recognize that the next objective is Baron, so you... Okay, well... So, this is something I told you before, but like, warding deep as possible is always better. So this ward is very shallow.
Yeah.
So you don't actually need to ward there. Actually, what you could do instead is, I mean, you should also be putting your pink wards as far up. So if you had 2 pink wards here, you could put like a far up pink ward. They would have to kill that pink ward. And then you put another one, like the next one, in a line, like that. But this, or you put it here. So then if they go to Baron, you get 1 free like time they can't sneak Baron. Basically, for 75 gold. This ward, literally, we can watch it the entire time. Like, let's see if it actually does anything.
Yeah.
Let's just watch this ward for this. Like, you guys are fighting a Baron, this ward's still not saying anything, and finally I see something when everyone's dead.
Yeah.
So, whereas if you had placed the ward a bit deeper, perhaps, like you got over here, and you could have warded this bush, you would have seen all these guys over here.
But like, how do I know I'm not gonna get caught out there? Like, if I try to place a word in like that deeper bush behind like the mid turret, I guess. The enemy mid turret.
Okay, so you go back here.
Yeah.
Let's look at the death timers. So these 2 guys are up, but they're gonna be doing dragon because you know that you're gonna see them on drag soon.
Okay.
You're at 28 seconds. He's at 23, and he's at 8. So they're gonna spawn for you. But what do these champions do? This Mordekaiser is not gonna run to Baron and ward, and Tristan is not gonna run to Baron and ward. They're gonna start farming this lane that's pushing.
Okay.
We're doing something else.
Okay.
So let's just
But,
look
like,
how
what
this plays
about
out.
Lee Sin? Oh, I guess he's not.
No, Lee Sin's not gonna spawn, right?
Yeah.
So you don't have to worry about him. He's 20 seconds past you.
Okay.
And now let's look at here, so you can see Volibear like doing this. You still see him on this ward here, and look at their HPs. And this Annie's mana. So Annie, 100% gonna back. She has no mana and HP. Senna probably also gonna back. She has 1 ward left and not that much HP. And you're already here. And now you see Tristana here. The only thing you have to worry about is Mordekaiser. That's the only guy who could be here at this point. So if you... What the fuck?
So, like, wait.
Where the fuck is he? Oh, he's still in base. Wait, did Mort AFK, bro?
I don't know.
Yeah, he AFK for like 30 seconds.
Blue team slain the dragon.
Oh, there he goes. Wait, was he waiting for item?
Maybe.
Oh yeah, he was. Okay, so he's waiting for a dead man's plate. Anyways. So Mord technically could be here, right?
Yeah.
Could be here. But if you just ward every bush you're gonna walk into, like at the edge, and then immediately walk back after you place the ward, then you should be, that's the safest you can ward the bushes.
Okay.
And then if you go over here, right? Say he's literally like camping this bush waiting for someone to come. If you just stand over here and ward at the max range, he won't be able to kill you. And that's if he does that insane play. And if he's standing over here, like walking, trying to kill Scuttle, maybe he's walking to kill Scuttle, you'll see him and you can just back off at that point. The only way he can kill you is if he's bush camping, or if he's like behind this wall and he turns around the corner like that. But I mean, you could just ward this. So warding here is good, probably, in this situation. Sorry. Like, so you're standing in the river and then it's like on the top of blue buff.
Yeah.
You can ward over the wall.
Okay.
That'll see anyone that's walking up from blue buff towards Baron. It accomplishes the same thing as the one in the bush, except it just doesn't see in the bush. And you don't really need to see in the bush, because you're probably not going to fight over there.
Okay.
So you just want to ward so that you can see someone come up, Baron.
Okay.
And here, instead of placing these 2 wards that you see here, you could have put the one like right in the center of my screen here.
Yeah.
And then one right here as well.
Okay.
Like over this wall. And then that covers both paths in the Baron. So you'll see no matter what, if they come to Baron, you'll see them. Whereas these wards don't see anything. This ward especially does not see anything at all.
Yeah.
And then after they sweep those wards, then you can't go back there, because now they're gonna be there. You know they're there. So now you can put this ward as you're retreating.
Okay.
You see? And look, after you do that, remember, immediately base again.
Because I need more words.
Yep. See, I don't think you have any more wards now.
Yeah.
So now you just a support without any wards.
Okay.
And look, they're gonna sweep. Like, say you actually put the wards over here, they're gonna sweep this ward. But by this time, you'll already be back, because there's home guard now, and you'll be able to replace the wards immediately. What's going on here? So here, see, because you didn't have a ward, Mordekaiser went to the bush. Kog'Maw lost vision, and then you guys died because he had to flash in just to get vision. But if you had a ward, you could have warded for him.
Yeah.
So in team fights, that's the big thing actually. Like, you need to be providing vision into the bushes for your teammates.
Okay. Wait, so if you enter a bush like in the auto attack, does it cancel that auto attack?
Yeah, they lose vision.
So like even if they put time to auto attack you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Here you don't die, but okay. So you see, you know more. Just push the top wave
Yeah.
right here.
And then we lost vision.
So that means he can be here.
Yeah.
And once you determine that he can be here, you have to play much more safe. You can't just face check every bush. Luckily, I don't know what happened. Somehow he didn't ult you. So oh god. I think Kog'Maw. Oh shit. Just didn't even try to dodge his Q.
Oh, I guess he didn't die.
I mean, he.
Die some.
Yeah, I mean. Nothing here. You probably could have, like, positioned it a little bit better at the end. That's about it. Because Sinzao had to flash just to save you. If you didn't flash, you might have died.
Should I have just left Oliver to die, or?
Well, it depends. You gotta look at your map. Like, if Sinzao's pinging that he's gonna be there first, you don't see anyone else. Like, you see Sinzao here, and you have a ward here, here. So there's now you see him on top of this ward. So now you know Sinzao's gonna be there first. He's gonna one-shot this guy. It's lagging again, but
Yeah.
so you can stay. At my Kog'Maw's 100% dead, so you don't have to save him. Like,
Yeah.
and same thing here. Like, you walk behind Sinzao, and then you get kicked into him.
Yeah.
So you gotta, when you play against Lee Sin, you gotta always look at the trajectory of where he's standing.
Yeah.
And putting yourself to the side instead of directly behind. If you just walk this way, like downwards, instead of like against the wall.
I would have been.
What the fuck? I mean, what else is there to this game? It's fucking lagging again.
I think at this point we could kill Senna.
Holy shit.
Has been destroyed.
Alright, well, this game is getting fucked.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, you want to do another one, or is that enough?
Sure.
Is this? Oh, 2-round hero.
Where did I? Let me look at the games.
So since we did Enchanter, maybe we should do either Mage or Senna.
Sure. I guess the most recent one, like I'm still not doing as much damage as I'd like to be, or like taking as much part in the damage as I should be. And then like the one before that was like coached by Ben, so he was kind of telling me what to do. So I guess the most recent ranked game.
This one?
But like that was basically a stomp. I don't think it'll like provide any macro benefits, I guess. Mechanical errors. I guess the Zyra game had a bunch of like points where we got the enemy bot lane really low, but we just couldn't kill them.
Yo, spread me Timos in this game.
Yeah. But like, Ben wasn't a part of the laning phase.
Wait, that was Ben?
Yeah.
Oh. I was like,
He
is
wasn't
spread me
like
Timo that good?
It's like, yeah, he's just that good. But yeah, I couldn't
I think we look at this one actually.
skills, so I guess that's a good one to look at the laning phase for.
Background.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. 30 seconds until minions spawn.
Really? Did I offend you or something?
Minions have spawned. Our season
I think over here I was just spawning seeds, so I could do better.
Yeah, this is fun.
Uh,
Actually, I would say against Senna, you actually a level 1 you'll lose in the trades. Senna's really strong at level 1.
okay.
So you can just play back level
Okay.
1. You can hit the minions. So you want to play like with your ADC. So if Senna ever walks up by herself, you guys can both auto her at the same time, and she can't 2v1.
Yeah. Okay.
So the same thing, level 2. Like so you queued here, right?
So I should have queued the wave.
You might as well queue her and the wave at the same time if you can.
Okay.
Okay, so now they hit level 2. Like, let's go back.
Oh, so she has the advantage there.
So you know when these 3 minions die, they're gonna hit level 2. So you're looking at the health of these minions. This minion's gonna die, they're gonna hit level 2. So at that point,
Wait,
you should
how
already
do I
start
know
running
they're gonna
away.
hit level 2?
Huh?
How
So
do
you,
I
do,
know they're gonna hit level 2?
you don't know that the minion, when those 3 minions die. So after the first 9 minions die, that's when you hit level 2.
Like, no matter what?
Yeah. That
So
XP.
even if they don't, like, actually get the CS?
Yeah, it doesn't change.
Oh, I thought you get less CS if you miss it. Wait, you get less X.
No, as long as you're in range of the minion dying. In XP range.
Okay.
That's why there's a thing called XP range and not CS range. Or like
Okay.
gold range or something.
Got it.
So the first 3 melees die, and the melees and casters are also different amount of XP. So if the first 3 casters die and the melees somehow live, they won't actually hit level 2.
Okay.
But obviously the melees usually die first.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to be watching these minions right here. As soon as you hear, this Vayne should have actually leveled up Condemn and killed you. He didn't. Wait, that guy had heal. Somehow she just walks into turret range.
Yeah.
And also, you probably should have ignited her.
Yeah. Um, Yeah. I think I just like was like focused. I think it. Okay, I think I thought if I stayed for a split second just to ignite, I would have died. Because
Well,
we had all-
it doesn't take any time to ignite someone.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can ignite as you're walking backwards.
Yeah.
Or you could just ignite like straight off the bat,
Yeah.
and then there would be no.
Wait, so she would have healed less from like Senna's Qs if Senna Q'd her?
She also would have healed less from her own heal.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Um, they ignited her, she would have already died by then.
Yeah. Okay. So would that have saved the Varus?
Well, Varus didn't heal, so he could have saved himself regardless.
Okay.
But like, you should be doing as much as you can.
Okay.
Because she almost lived. If she lived
Yeah.
that, like, if she didn't take the tower shot, she would have lived.
Yeah, but Ignite would have.
But she played it like garbage, so she took a tower shot, so you didn't get punished. But like,
Yeah.
and Ignite's not like a key summoner, so you could just burn it, and it wouldn't really matter. Take a look at this, actually.
I
This
think
is
I
a
was
very
trying to
small thing.
automate. Yeah. I think I was trying to automate, but I was scared she's gonna kill me.
Well, like, how is she gonna kill you? You think about it. The only thing she could do is auto you back once, so you trade one auto for one auto.
Yeah, and then she gets like.
So as
Yeah.
your minions are like Senna's playing too far back here, you can capitalize on that.
Okay.
So as your minions are coming in, you will have the minion advantage.
Mhm.
And if she hits you, the casters will aggro onto her and take more damage.
Yeah.
Then she walks up like really far up right there, actually. But yeah.
Okay.
So here you should have, you know how to E first or Q first and then W, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
You should have done that.
Yeah.
Or at least Q, maybe here instead of E. Because E's like hard to land,
Yeah.
whereas Q is much easier.
Mhm.
I mean, they're also like, this is just skill shot hitting in general. You see them moving in a straight line, so you gotta shoot where they're actually moving to. And if they juke, then you can adapt next time
Yeah.
and put it. And there's also like a sweet spot where you can, even if they juke or if they keep moving forward, no matter what they do, they'll get hit. Depending on like your champion. I mean, Zyra's E is really slow, so that's probably not gonna happen. But basically, the one you shot was a 0% hit rate, no matter what they do.
Yeah.
I mean, here, think about it. You get the plant. You get the plant in this bush. This is the
Yeah.
perfect time for you to walk in and get bush control. Because if Senna face checks this bush, she's gonna get hit by you and the plant, and she's gonna lose.
Okay.
See, she walks in like that, gets hit by one plant, but if you were just in the bush, you would have lost a little bit more HP.
Okay. Ignore those two words. I'm an idiot.
Until this is over. Last one. Only doing like any phase. this is the thing I noticed kind of with you. Like you don't trust yourself to land a skill shot, so
I like walk back after I cast it, and then
yeah, so you wanted to Q her as she's rooted so that you get a free Q. But
Yeah.
you didn't trust that you would hit your own E, and then you waste a lot of time by waiting to react to you hitting your own E and then going back in, then Qing.
Yeah.
So just E and Q at the same time at the location. Like here, you're in the bush. You're in the bush. She just wards here, so they didn't have vision of you until like right this instant, and you're already about to E. So there's almost 0% chance you're gonna miss. You just Q immediately on top of her, and then you waste like a couple milliseconds of time by walking back in.
Yeah. I also like didn't ignite at all.
Yeah. Luckily, Paris played it well, but
Like the Varus landed his ability.
yeah. So this is good. So now you're helping him push. I think even though he missed those 2 CS, or those 3 CS actually, they're gonna miss all of these minions. Well, not all of them, but like
Yeah.
they're gonna miss a lot of minions.
Yeah.
It's different now because they would have missed more minions because before you didn't get home guard when you died. Yeah, it's better to just get the minions under the turret.
As fast as possible.
Yeah.
I also don't know how to deal with an Evelyn. Like, at this point in the game, she hadn't shown on the map. So, like, I genuinely had no idea where she was or, like, when to look out for a gank because, like, no word would show it, I guess. But,
Yeah.
like,
So
I
yeah,
don't know.
that's a champion specific experience thing that you gotta learn. So this ward, so pink wards can see her. You know that.
Pink wards what?
Control wards can see her.
Wait, pink wards can see her? I thought they don't, like, reveal.
They don't reveal invisible chance, but they reveal camouflage.
Oh, so she camouflages. I
Yeah.
thought she straight up went invisible.
No, once she gets into about 500 range, you can see her.
Okay. Okay, I did not know
It's
that.
the same as Twitch.
Wait, Twitch shows up with control words too?
Yeah.
Wait, I was not aware of that. Okay. um, interesting.
So
I
now that you know, that's champion specific stuff that you need to like play a lot of games or play the champ itself to learn. Or
Yeah.
you're not gonna learn that by yourself. So or someone has to tell you. Anyway, so yeah, this is gonna see drag, but if you put it on this scuttle instead, then she can't. If she's over here, you'll see her walking down river, no matter what.
Yeah.
Or if you
Okay.
put it in the bush, in the river bush. Understand? My isn't working.
Yeah, like the
This-
river bush?
Yeah,
Oh,
this
okay.
bush.
I was thinking the tri bush, but like
I mean, the tri bush is fine as well, but they're gonna kill it
yeah.
pretty fast.
Okay.
So if you put it here, if she walks anywhere in this vicinity into the river, you'll see her as she's walking. That's the best you can do, really. The second thing you can do is to ward her camps. So she's not invisible when she's taking your camps. Right here, I mean, you see sets mid. So you could actually, I mean, it's a little bit risky, but you can walk up here maybe and put a ward here. Because even after she's done with her camp and she walks this way, she still won't be invisible for a couple seconds. And that's when you see her. And then the second part will be you have to pay attention to your mini map.
Okay.
Because she'll only be there for like a brief second if she's not actually on the camp. But if for example your mid lane was here, then you could just walk all the way up to the wraith camp and ward like right into wraiths. And then as she's doing wraiths, you'll see her. Same thing, you can come like this way down here, ward right here on the Krugs. You'll see her doing Krugs when she's doing it.
Okay.
So that's the basic way of countering Evelyn. And also, she can't turn invisible until she's 6.
Oh, I thought it was like a passive thing she had.
It's a passive on her ult, I think.
Okay.
So she can only do it when she has her ult. So until then, you don't have to worry about it.
Okay.
Yeah, this is good. So now you guys are just fighting them as your jungler's coming in. And now their positioning is horrible. The thing is, Lee Sin griefed, so it's her ult passive. I don't know, but it only happens when she levels up her ult. So that's what I thought. Also, I'm pretty sure Mundo's like fucking bad top champ.
Yeah, he is. That's why you couldn't carry this game.
Oh, look at that free kill, baby. This is fine, I guess.
I was pinging that because I saw.
I don't know what you're pinging.
Oh, I was pinging to push, basically.
Yeah, you should. That's right. You should push this wave in base because you guys just got a couple kills. Oh, I guess healing. Okay, so you don't have the base actually. Also, LeBlanc's here for some reason. So
Yeah.
yeah, you should not be basing to help her. But then she gets condemned.
Yeah.
Um.
Yeah, I don't.
LeBlanc coming down. And
I think over here, I just like straight up. Did
yeah,
not
so you just
notice that she was rotating down.
06 camouflage was on her passive.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Evelyn, it's on her passive, but it only activates when she levels her ult.
Okay.
Anyway, right here, you literally just you use your Q and E for free. You just wasted them.
Yeah.
Whereas you see LeBlanc right there, you should be using probably like 1 Q on the minion wave. That's it, which is faster.
Rotating down, I guess.
So if you had done that, no, you just push up to the turret.
Oh, okay.
If you had done that, then this wave probably would have already been a turret at this time.
Yeah, and she wouldn't have had to take an extra turret shot, I assume.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have taken that turret shot, and you guys would have been in position to just walk past the turret, just kill them.
Okay.
Right here, this is bad because you can see Vayne is like 300 HP.
Yeah.
So you should be zoning her as much as possible off the CS under the turret. You have a lot of range. You and Varus should both be standing like right here, up on like against the turret, as close as turret as possible, and zoning her off the CS.
I think I was scared of Senna more than.
Well, the thing is, like, you're getting 2v. Okay, well, the thing is, I guess Set was. You guys thought Set was coming. But if that was the case, you guys should have just backed off completely then.
Oh, I actually don't think I saw Set coming. I was mainly just scared of Senna.
Well, Senna's not gonna do anything 1v2 because Vayne is 100 HP. If she walks up, she dies instantly.
Yeah.
So Senna can't 1v2 you guys. You're Varus and Zyra. She gets hit by 1E, she's dead.
Yeah, I think I just tunnel on being scared of one champion.
But it's a 2v1.
Yeah, I know.
And you land E on her. And fucking chunk her at half HP. See, look. Vayne walks up for 1 second and she just dies to Varus. Even though it was a 3v1. You can't walk up.
Okay.
Somehow you like. Do you see him? Thing missing. Oh, you did see him. That's lucky.
Yeah.
I thought you just galaxy brained. Wall scripts hacked. Okay, so look, you're not basing.
Yeah. I think I was fixated on interrupting his back actually.
And this is also bad because you're taking CS from your PC.
ABC.
And you're pushing the lane when you don't have to. And you're pinging Dragon is alive, so that means your priority should be basing and getting items.
Yeah.
And rewards. Other stuff.
Yeah.
So now you could base here as well. The wave's pushing in. Your ADC doesn't need help as long as the wave crashes under turret. It will, yeah, so it's fine here. So right here, there's 2 minions. There's only 2 minions here. I mean, Varus is pushing it, but imagine there's 6 minions here.
Mhm.
This would slow push back to you.
Okay.
So Varus could just AFK under his turret right here, and he wouldn't lose. He would lose like maybe like 1 or 2 CS at most.
Okay.
And he can also farm at long range with his Q. So if you base here, it's a perfect time to base. He doesn't need your help at all.
Even if like Bane and Center
Like if he pushes, yeah. Like even if both of them are here, they can't do anything to him because he can stand like eons away, farm with his Q. It's gonna slow push towards him, towards the turret, and then eventually there'll be a big wave at the turret, and you'll be back at that point, and then you can help him.
Okay. All right.
So you could have based here. This is also like what you would call roam timer as well. Anytime where the wave is pushing in and it's gonna slow pressure back to you, that's a time where you could leave a lane and do something else.
Okay.
But since yo, you're teaching her plat plus strats? No, bro. I'm not.
Wait,
Basic.
okay, so
This is
sorry,
basic
I
wave
feel like I'm
management.
everywhere, but like how do I know the wave is slow pushing?
Teach her how to put her Q, plants while QE are in motion. She already told me she knows how to do that.
Wait, so how do I know a wave is slow pushing?
Wait, your quest is not done yet? It is.
I just haven't backed to fucking get the warrant.
Yeah, Zyra, you should always be like, even if you can just, you could also like the thing is with Zyra, it's like say there's a seed here and there's a guy here, like right next to it. You could just queue this and then get 20 gold for free. You know, you don't actually have to hit your queue.
Yeah.
Especially if these are the free ones that just spawn randomly. The
Yeah.
W ones are a bit more important.
Yeah.
You can control where they are. Anyway, back to the lane thing. Look, you just gotta bunch of gold there. And slower. And set up for Varus. So let's look at this quick. So if this cannon wasn't under turret, then it would freeze.
Okay.
Do you know why?
Because wait, no, I don't know why. Oh, okay, wait. Would that make like the wave equal basically? In terms
Yeah.
of like,
Yeah. So the
okay.
like a cannon is like worth way more than any one of these other minions.
Yeah.
And as you can see, their cannon already died, so they're not gonna have a cannon on the other side.
Yeah.
So if this cannon was outside turret range,
We would have been fucked.
then it would have been frozen because now this cannon could kill all these minions and still live.
Yeah.
So in that situation, you want to push it under turrets to just start like just queue these backline minions or something, or E
Okay.
through all the minions.
Okay.
Who cares about freezing this match? No, this is a general thing. It's not this matchup. It's not a matchup thing. He's asking how waves freeze, not or slow push stuff like that. So now, then it would they could freeze it, which means you have to push it under turret so that you base. This is all assuming that you want to base.
Okay.
Or if you know their jungler's coming down and you need to push it under turret so you can run away without losing CS. If you run away, they're just gonna freeze it there and then you can't get the CS. So
Okay.
now, but the thing is, this cannon moved up to turret range, so it's gonna die.
Mhm.
So now there's only 2 casters. The golden rule of whether or not something's gonna freeze is plus 4 minions. But now you see there's only plus 2 minions. That means these 4 minions aren't gonna. If there was 4 minions, these would have like survived until the next wave comes,
Mhm.
which would keep the freeze up.
Okay.
But since there's only 2, these minions are gonna die before this wave comes in, and then
Center range.
then it will be then the positioning will still be around here though, because it's gonna take some time for these minions to die. So the waves are gonna meet up like around here, but there's gonna be
Okay.
equal amount of minions. So now the only thing that matters is the positioning, and this is on their side of the map, which means it's gonna slow push back to you. Because their minions are gonna arrive there first before your minions. Your minions have to travel extra like 10 feet. So they're gonna because the reinforcements come earlier, they're gonna kill your wave faster, and it's gonna build up a wave. So now it's gonna be like 12 minions to or like 10 minions to 6, the next 6. And then those guys are gonna die as well. They're gonna lose. And now there's gonna be a huge wave here. And that's how you determine that's gonna slow push back to you. That makes sense.
Yeah.
It's all about the the positioning of the wave and the number of minions. In this case, Varus just hard pushed it back, so it doesn't really matter. But now that he hard pushed it back, these minions all go under turret, and you can still base here.
Yeah.
Because as you're walking back, you're gonna walk back with these minions pretty much.
Yeah.
Or you could, if you didn't need to base, you could walk around and put wards down or something.
Yeah.
Eventually gank mid, but as a Zyra player, you should be trying to win lane.
Okay.
So roaming is a bit worse because you're still squishy. So if you ever walk into the wrong place at the wrong time, you're gonna die. So if you're in lane, you can just harass them with your like way better training. Because at this point, Senna can't walk up anymore. At level 1, she could have walked up because you don't have your E or W or anything. You only have your Q, and that just doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
But now, if she walks up, she's gonna get free EQ, and then ulted, and Varus is gonna ult her, and she's gonna die instantly. Neither one of them can do anything. So the only thing but the thing is, since you're in a winning lane like that, you're gonna be pushing most of the time, right? So you wanna, and you're playing against Eve. So at this point, I would have based already. First of all, would have tried to ward somewhere here on her camps. Put a pink somewhere as well, maybe here in this bush, maybe in the river somewhere, like this pixel bush.
Yeah.
And that'll prevent her from ganking you. And then now you can just pressure her, pressure these 2 guys because you have a winning lane matchup.
Yeah. Wait, could we have done dragon here, or like after we pushed into that.
Oh, well, you see Eve top, so you should have just pushed this wave and then done the dragon for free.
Yeah, I didn't proc any plants there.
Yeah, I don't. You kind of walk like this way for a little bit for no reason.
Yeah.
The thing is, you're full HP and Varus isn't, so you should be the one walking towards Senna first.
Yeah.
Because you can take a bunch of damage and still be alive. But now he almost dies because of it. Like at this point, you should be thinking, okay, Vayne's dead, but my Varus is low. So how do we win this fight? Well, if Senna autos me, it's an instant GG because Varus is gonna just hit her for free.
Yeah.
And she's not gonna be able to kill you before she dies because it's 2v1. You have more DPS no matter what. So there's no reason for you to be walking back, and that's why sometimes you do less damage because you don't realize that you can be walking forward.
Okay.
And doing damage. And also, like, your health is a resource that you should be using the maximum limit of.
Okay.
If you could get away with 1 HP every time, that would be the best thing. While doing the most damage. That guy just gets caught, I guess. I don't know what happened. Yeah, you just saw Eve top, so it's a perfect time to do drag. Lee Sin's paying to do drag. He walks into set, somehow almost gets one shot by set. I don't even know how that's possible. He has kicked the whole time, but like... Okay, so look at this, look at this. You see sets coming up, killing Lee Sin right here. Vayne just spawned, so she's like in base right now.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, she's literally in her fountain. And Senna's dead. So you have Varus here, and you have LeBlanc here. If LeBlanc can get onto set at any time, he's gonna die. He's gonna get chained. And then Varus can just Q from afar and do a lot of damage as well. So there is zero reason for you to flash, because you're full HP, you have a pot ticking, and if you paid attention, there's no way Lee Sin would have died unless Set used all his abilities to kill him. So he literally, look at his ability. He has 1 Q right now. Nothing else.
Okay.
5 seconds. So he can't actually kill you.
To kill me.
And if you can just stand there and if he's standing there and autoing you, your team's gonna get in range because he's gonna be not moving while he's autoing.
I think we end up losing this because Hunter's put into it.
Yeah, so it was all up to you to turn that around.
Yeah. Wait, so if I hadn't flashed, that
He would have died. He would have died 100%.
Yeah. Okay.
And let's look. Well, look at your CDs. Yeah. If he fights you, you're dead. And if he doesn't fight you and just runs away, well, he just runs away.
Yeah.
And then you can't do anything about that. But like, you're not gonna die. Basically, you're never dying there if you just stay there.
Okay.
And the upside is you kill him.
Yeah. Red team's turret has been destroyed.
This is fine. The drag's pretty much gone. There's no way you can contest it.
Yeah.
Good. Rewards. Okay, so when you're walking back to base, you should be looking at lane states. What is bot's lane state? Well, it's getting pushed in.
Yeah.
So Varus should be he should be fine by himself. Because if he plays correctly, he just needs to stay under turret and just wait until the wave comes into him and he won't lose any CS. So you have a small opportunity to ward.
Okay.
And the thing is, you also need to look at the champs. If they have Leona, then it's a different story because they can dive in really easily.
Yeah.
But they have two squishies, so if they dive him, and he has ult, so he's probably gonna kill at least one or both of them. But now you come into the side, and they have all these minions here, so you can't really walk through them, and you're just gonna die.
Yeah.
Whereas you didn't need to like gank your own lane.
Yeah.
You could have just went to ward like maybe over here somewhere, near the wraiths. Whoa, look at that. Oh. Like maybe over here, and then they would have pushed under his turret, and then you would have walked back at that point, so it wouldn't have dived. This guy is just really bad. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Whatever. Bad. Well, now you know Evelyn's in the area, right?
Yeah.
Where is it?
Gone back a lot.
I mean, no. So you ping Varus back, right? That's all you. And then if he doesn't listen to your call, like, what are you gonna do? Can't do anything. But good that you ping him back. But now you also have to be careful yourself because she could either go to Varus or she could still be around here. But she went to Varus and he died, and that's his fault because he also had the information that Lee Sin just died of his blue. He should have not pushed. I mean, this time you back for like no reason. Yeah, you still have all three of your wards.
I don't know. I don't know why I bank. I don't know why I bank.
Like, at least put down your wards first and then base.
Yeah.
You know Varus just died and Lee Sin's also dead, so there's nothing for you to do, but at least you could like ward. Because Evelyn is still just was bought, so you had a small opportunity to ward around here.
Yeah.
And then based. You really have nothing else to do. So basing is like fine there if you warded.
Yeah.
Plating will fall soon.
You saw it, right?
Yeah, I saw him.
Turret plating will soon
I
fall.
thought he was going up, so I was trying to follow, but I guess he turned.
Yeah, that's the same thing that happened with Lee Sin, remember? You saw Lee Sin go in the bush and you just didn't think that he would just stay in the bush. For some reason.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, look at that, baby. Oh shit, let's go. Somehow they're balling grease it back. Two ADCs just standing still autoing each other. Alright, here we go. So you see Varus push bot, and now that means you're free to roam. So you're gonna help top lane here. Fine. No one taking the red buff. Oh, at least it's chasing this guy. See if he hits this. I bet no. He does. Crazy. This is good. Okay. So now you see Set's kind of overextended.
Yeah.
So you're waiting in the bush to gank him. This is right. You should be waiting for him to burn something, like perhaps go on LeBlanc or use any ability basically to maximize your chances of winning.
Yeah.
But now look, he's
If you
face
hadn't
checking this.
hit
He's
them,
face
Ben
checking.
told me that me and LeBlanc wouldn't be able to kill Sat alone. Like we needed Varus there. But I don't know.
I mean, at the worst, he lives, but like if you E him here, EQ, because I'm hoping that you don't you know you're gonna land this E because he literally can't see you and he's walking straight towards you. So you should be queuing him as you're Eing, and then as Zyra, you have nothing past that. Like you're useless after that.
Yeah.
So you just walk away. You're not gonna auto him because you do that no damage. The EQ, nice. Yeah, everything's. You're not gonna kill him, but you at least chunk him half HP. And then that was wrong because all you have to do is path the other way around. You didn't have to path that way.
Oh, wait, why did I have to pass? Wait, why should I have passed this way?
Because you basically walked into melee range of Set
Oh, yeah. Okay.
when that doesn't accomplish anything. Because all you have to do is walk backwards this way,
And then he can't do anything.
and he's just not doing anything to you.
Yeah.
And you would have chunked him half HP for free.
Yeah.
And I guess LeBlanc also messed that up because she got into range of Z for no reason. And you also didn't need to flash there because he wouldn't have killed you anyway. You would have taken like one more auto worth of damage.
Okay.
At best.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed. Shut down.
That wasn't perfect either. Set has the potential to kill you if you walk into melee range here.
Yeah.
So in this situation, usually I tell you like you should be initiating first. You can. In this situation, it's different because if you initiate and you have the chance of dying, you walk up too close.
Yeah.
But Lee Sin's already so far behind him, and also matters like what champ he is. He's a Set. He has no escape abilities except for ult. But he doesn't do that obviously, and you walk up and almost die. And the thing is like, in this situation, where is he gonna go? He's either gonna ult Lee Sin, which he for some reason that's what he should have done, but he didn't, or he's gonna go on you and try to kill you.
Yeah.
But the thing is, you queue over here instead of on top of yourself.
Yeah.
Shut down.
And that was also scary because you walk back for like a millisecond. Because if Lee Sin doesn't kill him there, he has the potential to like maybe do something.
Okay.
At that point, like basically on Zyra, like or like any champ really, that's not an auto attack based champ or a tank. Because if you're an ADC, you want to be autoing. You can always auto. And if you're a tank, you want to be soaking up damage most of the time, as best as you can. But if you're a mage or support with cooldowns, once you have no cooldowns, your job is to stay alive so that you can do your cooldowns again for another rotation. So at the beginning, you already E'd and Q'd him. At that point, just run out. Either like play at the edge of his range so that he gets baited into thinking that he can kill you, or just back off completely, wait for your cooldowns, and then walk back in.
Okay.
Here, whenever I walk this way, I don't know if this is exactly right, but it's good to just ward here.
Like over the
like over this wall, over the wall into the bush.
Okay.
Because this is a really common place for people to just sit and wait for people. Especially, this is especially important if you, I mean, look, you have 4 wards right now, so you might as well put a ward down somewhere.
Yeah.
And also, like, if say they had Blitzcrank, this is like a really common flavor. Blitzcrank just wait here and wait for someone, like they ward over this wall and then just wait for someone to walk past like this, and it's a free hook.
Okay.
And look, well, I mean, I guess Evelyn was there, so this is just like a pretty bad pathing. You should have just went the safe route.
Okay.
Instead, you walk up to Set, right? And you're not gonna kill Set. You already tried to kill him that one time, and you couldn't kill him. Maybe if that was a different champ that wasn't as tanky as Set, would have been. It still wouldn't have been good, but it would have been better. But yeah, you should probably just take the safe route. And then, especially as a squishy support.
Yeah.
So as you can see, you just got blown up. What the fuck? Oh,
You
animation
just
wasn't there.
Oh, yeah, that's what you mean.
Yeah, so if you had walked the other way, that probably would have went totally different.
Okay.
Just from just a simple thing of pathing correctly.
Okay. Wait, so how do I know when I can take?
So
Like-
basically an experience thing. So now, like, since you're VOD reviewing, now you know for the next time, like, first of all, you have to be pressing tab and thinking about where the enemy is at all times. Right now, you only see Set on the map. So they could be literally anywhere here. Especially Evelyn, who's looking off for people like you to pick off that are just walking by themselves.
Okay.
But if you had your Lee Sin here coming with you, maybe then this is a fine path to take. Even then, it's a little bit risky because Lee Sin's kind of shit at the game and he's weak as well. And if they have multiple people here, you guys are gonna die. And you know, Dr. Muto's farming top, long spot, so no one's gonna help you if they come.
Yeah.
Only Varus, and Varus is useless. The ADC. But let's just look at what Evelyn was doing. She was doing crab.
Oh, I guess I.
He just walks up. He's walking into the jungle. Yeah, it was pretty like lucky timing by her, but like this is what you have to play around.
Okay.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Like pressing tab and taking like it's gonna take a lot of practice, but like you're gonna know based on what champs they have, like where you see them on the map, where they then you'll slowly like get an understanding of where they could be.
Okay.
And that's how you develop like the limits of where you can go. But like going this way basically provides you with no upside and only gives you risk.
Okay.
The best you can do is like do 2 damage a set, and he can also just walk up to you, probably kill you. So even with Varus there. So if you walk this way, you lose 0 time. Like there's no time difference, but it's just safer. You can play this any better. Okay, so you're walking up to support your team in mid lane. That's good. I mean, you could, like, as you're walking, you could ward this bush just in case someone comes from this flank. Because if someone flanked you guys here, you guys would have got destroyed.
Yeah.
Didn't happen. I mean, yeah, there's nothing you can really do here. That is too strong at this point. He's 8-1. That's also a small thing. If you sweep her first, you can see people in the bush if they're camping there, and you could run away. But like with champions that can check the bushes, you always want to be trying to check them before you face check. Especially like Zyra could just put a plant in there, and they'll give her vision.
Yeah.
Holy shit, he's a griefer. So there, right there, I think. Could have been a kill actually, because you have 2 seeds right here. So there's no reason for you to Q this bush and then not. Oh, you did. Never mind. The plan was just so useless. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a bit unlucky. I mean, at this point, guys probably shouldn't be chasing. Like at that point, you hit that Q on her. There's nothing else you can do at this point. You should just run.
Yeah.
Oh, Varus is 1v1ing Tryndamere.
Yeah.
What? How did that even happen? Whatever.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Yeah, this is just bad positioning. Like you always seem to walk into melee range of these melee champs. Like right here, you're already in range to E him. You should at this point don't even get any closer whatsoever. Like E him and immediately start walking back or EQ him.
Okay. Yeah. Ben told me that I click around the champion a lot, and I don't click the actual champion to auto attack, and that's why I'm constantly walking into melee range.
The thing is, I mean, you don't need to auto attack them.
Yeah. But usually, like, if
You
I
can,
walk into melee range, it's because I'm trying to auto attack.
but you shouldn't. Okay, so you shouldn't try to auto attack them if you're playing a mage.
Okay.
You should only auto attack them if you are completely safe at like a far range and you have no cooldowns left. You might as well auto attack for a little bit more damage. But that's like not that important right now at this level. So you should be blowing your EQW first. Then if you're out of range of him, he's gonna go on Lee Sin. So then he blows all his shit on Lee Sin. Then you can start autoing him at max range, and you can be using A click to do that.
Yeah.
Then that'll tell you your range, so you could walk up into range as soon as the circle lands on the champ. Then you can just click
Yeah.
that, and then yeah. So just don't even try to don't even try to auto attack them at the beginning of the fight.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, that was just that was because you need to be calculating what damage they can do. So Evelyn ulted you, which brought you 200 HP, but no one else is in range to do to finish you off. So you're perfectly safe.
Yeah.
If you just keep walking back.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Either that or you just like reacted really slowly.
Red team's inhibitor has been destroyed. Die is cast.
Dude, your Lee Sin is very, very bad, but I mean, you could have also landed a skill shot. Oh, you had Ignite the whole time? That might have been
Shut down.
that might have been necessary there. You might as well just Ignite her if you can't land anything. Just fucking walk up and Ignite. Then this is just a secure kill. And it's not like you're saving Ignite for like something's gonna come back up in 3 minutes, and you don't have Ignite for the next fight. It's probably not gonna make or break the fight.
Yeah.
You might as well put less pressure on yourself. Also, in that situation, this is like a champion specific thing against Vayne. You want to wait until after she Qs and then auto someone. After she does that, her Q won't be up for a little bit. That's a small window where you have the time to land something on her.
Okay.
So whereas before, you could, if you don't wait for that, she can use it to dodge one of your abilities. Especially your ult, because if she Qs and then you ult on top of her in like the middle, she has to flash to get out. If she doesn't have flash, she's gonna get knocked down no matter what. But I think in that situation you ulted first and then she Q'd out of your ult. Or I think you ulted when she was invisible or something like that. You wanna wait until you can see her and then put the ult as close in the middle as possible. And then yeah, then that should be a guaranteed knockup.
Okay.
And wait until after she uses her movement ability. And that goes for any champ that has movement abilities.
Okay.
Like say you're walking up to someone and it's like Lucian, that he's an E. Don't just throw out your Zyra root like as soon as you get in range. Because he would just react to it because it's really slow and you just E away. Just keep walking towards him. But like if you're trying to initiate on him, he doesn't have any teammates obviously. But like just keep walking towards him and wait until after he E's. And then if he's out of range at that point, I mean you tried. But if he's not, then you can E and he has no dodge. He has no dodge ability. So either way, if you eat early, he would have escaped. But if you don't E and wait for him to E, then you have a chance. That's the biggest thing I would say, is that you gotta calculate risk versus reward and how you can maximize your reward. You understand, right?
Yeah, I got it. I think like
You want to make it easy. Well, it's not also that, but sometimes it's literally impossible for you to do anything unless you do it a certain way.
I think I miss a lot of the skill shots because like I'm scared of walking too far out and get like to a huge dash rate, and then like I end up like.
And also, okay, the thing is, if you walk into range of them and they have to auto you, that when they auto you, they're not moving, so it's easier for you to land a skill shot.
Yeah.
So you need to sacrifice some of your HP so that you guarantee yourself to land a skill shot.
Yeah.
And if you play like, if you don't walk up melee range, you will be less scared, because if you're at the max range or pretty far range, like having the circles, it's much it's less likely for you to feel that way.
Okay.
It's over.
Yeah.
Everyone's just pushing randomly. Oh, Vayne died.
I think we lost every team fight after this.
The game's about to end soon.
Yeah.
He just get caught. He just get caught. I mean, at this point, it's pretty futile whatever you do, but maybe think about using your Q first only and saving your E for if they make a mistake. Because if you don't have your Q, it's fine. But if you don't have your E while they're diving and you could have rooted them under turret and killed them, then that's a big deal.
Okay. I think.
Oh my god! Oh my god! So bad. Somehow the two Lee Sins are like, the other one was like probably like a flat or like gold smurf or some shit. This guy's a bronze smurf.
Red team's inhibitor has
First timing Lee Sin.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
A bronze smurf and silver.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Yeah, I think we lost the game off that fight.
No, I mean, that wasn't even a
Not
fight.
lost, like, it was
Your entire team got picked off and it was a 2v5 at the end.
yeah.
Oof, I smurf. You're trash. How are you so wise? It's from years of grinding the rift, baby. Okay, what do you think? What do you think the biggest points were?
A lot of mechanic stuff, especially in team fights. Not getting in melee range.
I would say try to pay attention to your own champion's position during fights, and
Okay.
trying to, if you're playing a range champ, trying to be at the best farthest range possible while still being in the fight.
Okay. I think I still also put down like useless words regularly. And okay, another thing is I find myself like underleveled in like 75% of the games that I play.
I
And
mean,
I don't know what happens.
that's fine. That's usually fine as support. Like, you're not. If you look at pro games, the supports are way underleveled, but they're always the
No,
same as each other.
you know, yeah, underleveled in terms
But
of
the thing is, like, if you're level 7 and your the enemy support and ADC are level 8, well, your ADC is level 9, then it balances out. So in that case, you would probably actually prefer your ADC getting more levels because
Okay.
they're more impactful later on. But if say they're both, say your ADC is also level 8, then there's a little bit of a problem. That could be
Yeah.
caused by either you dying in lane, or, I mean, generally speaking, you just want to stay with your ADC.
Mhm.
And take their XP whenever you need.
Joy. Bye.
Fuck you, simp. Don't teach her shit like that. What do you mean, bro? She asked the question, I answered it. What was I saying?
Staying with my ADC.
No, not like stay with your ADC. Like, if you need XP, just go to where your ADC is and just zap a little.
Okay.
I mean, you
Yeah.
should prioritize other things first, but if you have nothing to do.
Okay.
But, like, generally speaking, if you're under level as support, pretty not that. Unless,
Okay.
I mean, if you're playing like Zyra, that's more of a carry support. So at that point, you should probably be like higher level than if you're saying playing like uh Alistar or some shit that roams all the time and not with their ADC.
Okay. I think in the Zyre game I was leveled by like 2 levels, so that's the reason why I asked that question.
From what I saw, don't remember you like doing anything that worse. I think it's just a product of your team losing the fights. That's just generally you're gonna lose because getting kills gives you XP. You know that.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Okay.
because you were in a losing game at that point, so it makes sense that you're under leveled.
Okay.
But if it was like an even game, then That would have been.
Okay. I can't hear you.
I haven't said anything.
Oh, okay. um,
Do you have any other questions or points?
Not really. Not right now. Yeah. I think I just need to be okay with taking damage.
Think about it like this: if you're the one taking damage, it's better than your ADC taking damage most of the time. Unless Zyra is different, but like remember that one example, Varus was like 1 HP and you were full HP. And that should be screaming to you that you should be the one frontlining now.
Okay.
Whereas if you're both full HP, I mean, then you could play, both together, same place. You're the one who's low. You need to be running away, and then your other guy should be coming in.
Yeah.
The biggest thing that would and think about pathing safer when you okay, so not necessarily pathing safer because that's like, I mean, yeah, there's two aspects to that. Like one thing is pathing safer when both paths take the same amount of time. There's no reason for you to take the other path then. And then the second thing is when the pathing actually does affect time, like the safer path takes a bit longer. You need to be like pressing tab and looking at your map to figure out for yourself, like critically thinking about how the enemy can move, whether or not you're able to move in this way or not.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no like one answer. The one you need to learn by yourself.
Okay. Alright.
All right. Way too long.
What?
I've talked enough. I think you don't want to hear me anymore.
Well, thank you. That was helpful.
All right, next week you'll be gold.
I don't know about that. That's a bit of a stretch, but you know.
Whoa, chill. Penguin 7 just followed, bro. There's no way. Wait, were you here the whole time, or did you just come? I'll probably upload it onto YouTube so you can watch. Thanks, man. Can't wait to D-rank with this new info. No problem. I got you, fam. Part of time. Yeah, man.